we'll get out there. It'll be a fixed scrimmage. Each team, it'll be a certain number of plays. We're not particularly interested in, we'll punt the ball where it's called for, a total of 6. We'll field goal where it's called for, a total of 6. After that, we won't do them again. If we get to, I think it's the 10-yard line, we just kick a field goal and turn around. So it's not particularly interested in scoring drives. Today it's plays and trying to get a good evaluation of players and who we move forward with. So that's the thing about preseason practice. Because you only got so many, and you got to make them count, and you got to be cutting back to people that you're actually preparing for Ohio State day after day. So we're into that. I think I've really been impressed with our punting, our kicking, Joey Sly, A.J. Hughes, snapping. I mean, that part is really good, and having veterans in that area is really important, I think. I know, in a ball game, a big ball game, but we really, I know we've never consistently kicked the ball the way we are right now here at Virginia Tech, so that's a good thing. Can't say enough about the tempo in our practice. Our coaches, I think, doing a great job. Players doing a great job. We're getting things accomplished, and things are moving quick. I like that. And so, again, today's the important thing. A lot of things going on, but I just told our players the most important thing for us today is the scrimmage out here, and make sure we're concentrating and getting ready for that. So I think that's big for us today. Any questions? Yes. Yeah, I think that is a general statement. It's true. It's one of the things I've always said. When you start out with a team like Ohio State, your preparation is probably a little more intense. And then after the game, you know more about your football team because they bring it out. If you've got a weakness where they're very solid in every area on their team, it comes out a little bit. So, to me, it's, how many times have we started out national TV Monday night, Blacksburg, against the number one by far team in the country. So, it's a good opportunity, but, understanding that it's the first game, we treat it that way. Yeah, I've already talked about last year. You just have to go back to last year. And they went from a loss to a national championship, and we went from a win to some guys getting hurt, a lot of guys getting hurt, to where we have a hard time winning a football game. Proud at the end to end up with a winning season and going to the bowl and winning that. And so, that's why I say, it's the first ball game, big, but, let's go play it the best we can, then we'll take care of it after that. I like our group. You look at them and athletic, I think tough, and those are two words we've used a lot around here lately. I think Stacy Searles is doing a good job with them. They battle. I wish we were a little more experienced because that's one position where I really think it matters a lot. But we're not. But I think we'll get more experience game after game after game, and so like what they're all about. Just got to stay healthy and keep moving forward. Yeah, most times, second team, you, generally speaking, and you'd love to have right across the board, 5 guys, go right in, back, go in as a unit, play as a unit, give these guys a little rest. More times than not, it's one guy to go in and back up at your guards, and one guy to back up at tackles, maybe, and another guy, maybe a center, or then your guard guy could be that guy. And we're probably going to be closer to that this year than the first week. But we'll see. It's still early, and that's what this scrimmage this afternoon is so important, is who's stepped up and who's gotten better since the spring game. And we know in the weight room, we've been over those results. And Mike Gentry probably share with you sometime today, but we've had a great summer in the weight room. So it's a different time. It's, for a lot of these guys, they're different than they were at the end of the spring game. So we'll see if they're different this afternoon. Yeah. Well, I think the good thing about our defensive line is we've got about 8 of them. And maybe, maybe you could even throw a 9th or 10th guy in. And, we stay fresh, and being fresh is a pass rusher. I mean, you get down there at about late third quarter, fourth quarter, it takes its toll. So, that's what I really feel good about, getting to stay healthy. But, it's a bunch of guys that are good players, and they're all nifty. Tim Settle, I was talking about, I don't know what he weighs, about 340 or whatever, and he said it'd probably be amazing if we just ever get you down under 300, because he's got the lightest feet of any 340-pound guy you've ever seen in your life. I mean, he's easy, So, we got some talent. We're going to turn him loose and see if we can't sack a quarterback a few times. I think Luther is not only a great football player, which I think he's back. I don't, you check with Luther and the trainers, but I don't see where he's missing a step. But I think Luther has real value in what kind of guy he is and what kind of leader he is for a football team, and doesn't say a lot, but he doesn't need to. Like Luther a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. And, I'm glad we got a reason for him to come, and hopefully we can get back on a stretch here where there'll be a lot more really important games in Blacksburg, and they get them back here. I think it's always great. But, when they come, it's not only your football team, it's your university, it's the campus, it's students, it's a lot of stuff is involved. I like showing off Virginia Tech. Everything we got, I like showing it off. She said Sister got hit with so many injuries last year. Are we really important to us to create depth? Yes, but I mean that's one of those things that it is what it is, and again, I think guys are different from what they were in the spring, but are they ready to take that next step? Today's a big question mark for us with that. But injuries you can't keep planning on them. You can't count on them. You can't count not having them. Sometimes they come and they come in bunches. And we've had a bunch of years where we hardly had anyone get hurt. So, I think that's one of those things where when it happens, you just got to keep moving and hope it doesn't happen.
One more for Coach.
Yep. Well, let me clarify that now. I think I said somebody said Shane and Bud would probably be the most logical two, and then I talked about them. But on my staff, I think I got a lot of guys that are capable of being head coaches. Several of them, and I'm not going to have any part in determining that. That's for the administration here at Virginia Tech. I'm just trying like heck to not make a decision anytime soon. So that's what I'm trying to keep going here. So, but that's for someone else. But I could name you about 2 or 3 more guys in my staff that I'd say, yeah, that guy would be a good head coach too. So I'm fortunate. I've told you guys, I've got it the best I've ever had it. I think I got the best staff I've ever had. I trust our offensive coordinator. I trust our defensive coordinator. They they take control of those groups. Things get done.